Hey guys, and welcome back to Candy Cloudz. So today we're actually going to be taking a look at this beauty. It is the Innokin Disruptor with the iSub V tank, also by Innokin. So I'm actually going to take you up close and personal on the mod itself and on the tank. So after that, I'll come back, give more specification, what I like and don't like about the whole setup, and then that's it. That's really all this video is gonna be. So I'm gonna try my best since I haven't actually done a good mod review yet. So let's get started. Alright guys, so there it is. That's the Innokin Disruptor. That's it. Pretty, very, very pretty simple mod. So over here, that's where the battery's gonna slide on. Over here is your regulatory buttons and your LED screen. This way, your fire button, and up here is your 510 connection. That's it. So the battery is going to come in about now, and it's the Innokin cell. Look how pretty that is. That finish is so nice. Just yes, I love it. And what you're going to do, line up the grooves, push it down right there. Just make sure it clicks on. And that's it. Isn't it pretty? And so now we're just gonna slip on the iSub V tank. Screw it on there. Screw it on. As you see right now, it's saying off. Click 3 times for on. So now we have our tank on. We're gonna go ahead and do that. 1, 2. Okay, let's try this again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Innokin technology. Right now it's asking me if I have the same coil, or I can choose nickel, titanium, stainless steel, or wattage. I have the same. So that will put me in temperature control mode, as you see, because I have a stainless steel coil in here. Now if you want to adjust the wattage in stainless steel, you hit the minus and the, see? And that blinks. Now you can adjust the wattage or the ramp up time in temperature control mode, which I don't want to do. I'm fine with 75. Now you see I am at 400 watts, or 400 watts, 400 degrees Fahrenheit. If you hit the up button, like the plus button and the fire button, it will change. Wattage, nickel, titanium, and stainless steel, which is where I'm stopping because that is what I am at. And that's just about it. If you want to, go and change the temperature, hold it until it blinks, and then up, 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 down, down. And that's about it. It's actually a very simple mod. I freaking love it. And there it is, just so you can admire it all together. So here is the Innokin iSub V tank. I think it is a very beautiful tank. If you guys don't agree, then you're wrong. That's how simple that is. But anyway, just to kind of show you a little bit about this, obviously since I do have juice in here, I'm not going to be able to completely undo this, but right here, you can pull out the drip tip. It is 510 compatible. Pull that out, and then this top part unscrews, which I just had to fight mine because mine for some reason is very hard to unscrew, and it's top filling. Of course, again, I can't lean it over to show you guys, but always drip down the sides, never in the middle, guys. No. And then to get it back on, I kind of have to push down and turn. I don't know if that's supposed to be a thing, but it's a thing with mine. Oh no, I have e-juice everywhere, ew. And then the drip tip just pushes right back in. So there's that. And the bottom, just flip it over, and don't worry, there's, it's not going to leak out on you. Never has with me so far. And this part right here, where the airflow is, just unscrews. And then there's the coil. This part right here, there's the coil. And to change the coil, you just gently pull this out. I'm not getting tempted because I do have juice and everything in there, but this pulls out. I personally do have to use tweezers to pull it out, also part of the reason why I'm not pulling it out right now. But over here, if you can kind of see, I don't think you can, but on the sides, it's kind of like a flat shape. Like it's just kind of cut flat. And so when you put it in, you just kind of line it up with those grooves, push it in. That's all. Put this back on. And of course there is adjustable airflow. Down here at the bottom, just move the airflow control ring, and there is a stopper. But yeah, that's the iSub V tank, guys. So how was that, guys? I hope it was better than the Cooper Knight setup, but I'll get better over time. Everything gets better. Anyway, so first off, we're going to kind of talk about the tank first. We're going to go top to bottom. And with the tank, when you open it, it comes with these coils. And these are the stainless steel coils. It says to vape around, I believe it's 30 and 60 watts. But I vape them in the temperature control mode with 400 degrees Fahrenheit. And it's 75 wattage ramp up. So on the top, there is a little fence-like looking thing. It's the spit back protector. So, you know, no spit back, which I haven't had any with this. And then if you can kind of see, maybe it'll let me, but the like flat sides of the coil, like I had mentioned, see how it's like flat on the sides? Those are the sides that when you're like putting it in, you line it up and can just push it in. So yeah, it comes with 2 of these coils, and then spare, you know, seals and O-rings right here. The usual. I literally just flew that across the room. Oops. Anyway, the tank is a flavor tank. Like, oh my god. The first flavor I put in it was the Juice Box by One Mad Hit, and I had used that because that is my favorite flavor. It is a flavor I know what it's supposed to taste like. I know what it's supposed to do, I guess you could say. And so I used that, and when I hit it, I was like, oh my god. It was delicious. And even on the box, when you open up the flap, it says, prepare for flavor, or something like that. Something about flavor. It is a flavor tank, and it is great. It is amazing. I cannot rave about the flavor enough. I'm actually currently vaping my Candy Cloudz cotton candy flavor from Elix, and it's good. Now that my Elix flavors, they aren't as flavorful anyway, so I'm not getting too much flavor. They're also not a high VG juice. I believe it's a 50-50 blend. So the clouds from that juice aren't as great either. But even with this being a flavor tank, I don't think the clouds are too terrible. Mind you, I'm not a cloud chaser or a flavor chaser. I don't really, if I have great flavor, great. If I have great clouds, great. So to me, you know, what I think is a good cloud is probably a lot different than what a lot of you think is a good cloud. Vice versa with flavor as well. But yes, this tank, I love it. I love the airflow. It is very easy to like move. It's not like, oh my god, struggle. No, it's really easy. It does have a stopper on it. I keep mine all the way open. I like my airflow. I like the air. I want an easy draw. I don't like any tight. I don't like a pull. That's just me. So that's really it. Few specifications for it. It is this on my box. It says it's a 3.8 milliliter tank. On the website, it says it's only 3. So yeah, but it also is 100% stainless steel. It does come in different colors. Again, adjustable airflow. It does come with a. Mine did not come with spare glass. Never mind, I'll take that out. It has a no-spill coil swap system, which is true. So like when you have it upside down, you're going to switch a coil, and when you pull it out, you're not going to worry about all your juice spilling everywhere. It is iSub coil compatible. Of course, it's an iSub V tank. Like, come on. And the removable Delrin drip tip, which again is 510 compatible. So yeah, it is top filling. It's great. I love it. And now to get on with the disruptor. I love this thing. I mean, first off, just look at it. It looks amazing. It is beautiful. And in my 3 years of vaping, I've gone through 2 pens, and this is now my 3rd mod. Love it. Like, all-time favorite. I have not put it down. I don't know if this really goes on the tank or the mod itself, but it's the only setup I've ever been able to chain vape with. And I'm not a chain vapor, but since I've had this, I have been, and I love it. It's beautiful. Now the batteries, these batteries do come in different colors. So you can set up basically, you can have a different setup almost every day to an extent. And they also last forever. Chain vaping, it took me 3 days before I charged this. I'm now going on 2 days, and I'm only like a third of the way, like uncharged or whatever. It's beautiful. And a few specifications for it. It is a 6 to 75 watt mod. In temperature control for Celsius, it can go from 150 to 315 degrees, and then Fahrenheit, it's 300 to 600 degrees in Fahrenheit. It is, of course, like I said, temperature control, so it is compatible with stainless steel, nickel, titanium, all of that. It says it has an ultra fast 0.2 second like ramp up. So from click to vapor, it should be 0.2 seconds. So the precise coil reading, which I'm not sure if that's actually true or not. Now on my Innokin coils, you know, it stayed pretty the same, about 5.5 whatever to 0.49 whatever. It's been the same, but on my Tornado RTA that I was trying out on here, the coil resistance, because it was my first build, guys, I was so excited, but the resistance, it went from like 3, then every time I went down it was like 0.3.4, 0.3.3 until it got all the way down to 0.2, and then it went back up. So I don't know, that could just be the build, that could just be the RTA. I don't know if it's this, but for precise coil resistance reading, I don't know. It says uniform coil heating eliminates hot spots. Again, I'm not sure. When I was using my own coils, of course, it could very well have been my build. There were like hot spots and things I had to fix. It has a 2 amp micro USB quick charge, which it's right over here. Now you can, as you're going to say, you can, you know, externally charge. No, I forgot. This is the battery, so it's not like an external charge setup. All of these have all kinds of different, you know, it has different safety features, such as one is, you know, no dry hits. Like it says you can't get a dry hit with this. And at first I was kind of like, oh, whatever. I usually don't even let my juice get low enough to attempt to have a dry hit because they hurt. Like, oh my god, guys, I'm sure you know. But I've actually gotten this pretty low and I never got a dry hit. Like, I mean, it was like you couldn't even see I had juice in there, and no dry hits. So there you go, guys. Honestly, just my favorite mod. I really don't have any complaints on it. I don't have any cons to share. I don't. You know, maybe it's just because, you know, this is like my first really, really good. I mean, my Cooper Knight was good, but I feel like this one is a lot better. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm just fangirling because it was sent from Zophie. Maybe that's what it is. Could be. But either way, like, I love it. And I would highly, highly recommend it. Now, I am gonna, you know, put all the links and everything for it down below. But from a lot of them that I found, you end up having to buy the mod and the battery separate. So, price, can get a little up there, but I don't think it's anything too terrible. I would totally, whatever the price is, I would pay to have this back. So yeah, I'll put all the links and everything down below to what I find. All my social media links will as well be down there in the description box, and that's really it, guys. I don't have a lot to say about this mod. Just, it's mind-blowing. I love it. It's beautiful. The battery lasts me forever. It's so simple to use. I mean, this is the first one I've ever used in temperature control even, and I love it. The tank, I've had no leaking issues. The flavor is magnificent. I still think it's pretty decent cloud, you know, and really it just fits in your hand. It now has like this curved style just slightly, and it just fits. Like, it doesn't matter which way you hold it, it fits beautifully. So that's it, guys. That's all I have for you. It's not a really long video. Maybe that's because I'm really tired, and maybe that's why it's not as energetic as well, but it's a beautiful, beautiful mod, and I would highly, highly recommend it. So that's it. I have nothing else until the next review, which I think it's a juice review. I think the next one's a juice review. I don't know. It's on my phone. I have like a schedule planned out on my phone, and it's already like a month ahead of me, so I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I hope you guys have a great day, and thank you for watching. If you liked what you saw, or possibly are somehow interested. I don't know. You can subscribe. I'm not going to be mad if you don't subscribe, guys. I just do this for fun. But again, all links and everything are down below, and I hope you have a good day.